idea. It hadn't been back. You all hadn't had it that long down on our coast. That's what we had plenty of. Okay, you folks can come on down.
At the same time, there's so many more times I can get something accomplished. At the end of the day,
Yeah, go ahead.
they're in your universities and need me to write a letter to wish y'all all good A's and
That mace you see up there in that glass case is the oldest mace used by any state. We weren't a state, we weren't even a country, we were all subject to the crown. Was our speaker for a while there, and of course later on he became ambassador to Canada. Now we have some famous South Carolinians on the wall in the picture gallery. The only president born in South Carolina, his picture's on the $20 bill. Who is he? Wait a minute. Examples of mosaic art glass. Any questions about what I'm talking about?
I've been serving as South Carolina Secretary of State now for 12 years. And I just got reelected last November. Well, there needs to be a record of that transaction. Somebody is the secured party, someone is the debtor, and this is the collateral.
But what a great event that the Atlantic Institute is put on for us tonight, and what a great event they've put on around the country.
So I think to be a leader, you have to first have the courage to look inside yourself and decide what will best self-actualize you.
Leadership is never giving up on what you really, really want.
But I think there's one common attribute that any and every leader has to have, and it's the ability to communicate.
I think for me, probably the best quality you could look for in a leader is a sense of humility.
I really liked how, I believe it was Senator Shealy, I believe that's how you say her name, but she was talking about how she doesn't do her job in the Senate to get reelected. She was elected to do her job, so she does her job. And I thought that was really interesting because
One of the individuals actually had a very similar view that I didn't expect. Humility was mentioned as a leadership trait, and that's actually one of my key traits when it comes to leadership. And I just really appreciated that I wasn't the only one that thought that anymore. So.
For me, the most inspirational part of this dialogue dinner was just to be able to hear the different aspects and different opinions of those who are in leadership, not only from the government standpoint, but also from just the different colleges across the South Carolina.
I think it was also being surrounded by people who want to be leaders as well. That gives you that sense of like, I can do this, they're working towards the same goals. And you have people who are here encouraging you to reach those goals and do what you need to do to get there, and giving you, resources like, this is what you need to do and this is how I came about. So I think that was the biggest part for me. And touring the State House, because I'm actually from Columbia and I've lived here about 10 years and have never done a tour of the State House. So for me, that was something that I was actually enjoyed, and I was glad I got the opportunity to do it today.
Oftentimes it's understood that people who are older than you have the wisdom, where people just around you have just as much wisdom as anyone else could.
What I liked about the evening was that we talked about leadership, and to have different perspectives from the students, the professionals, the wide ranges of their experiences and how it impacts our lives.
What I enjoyed about the leadership was the diversity of people that I saw and interacted with, young, seasoned, as someone said, and that they really began with the idea that leadership begins not at the top, but it comes from the bottom, and it's an interaction and connection between people, and that's what's really so important about the dialogue of the Atlantic Institute, that it allows all of us an opportunity to interact with each other and reach beyond what we're familiar with, and to a greater good and more communication and global communication.